Hi, Fee Thuy Nguyen here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. In this segment, I want to offer you what it is that 99.9% of the population does that does not support their peace and their happiness. And the single simple strategy that you can use to be the rare few who experiences more peace and more happiness in your life. So if you have not made yourself your favorite mug of tea, pause the video, make your tea, come back, snuggle up, and let us explore how you can experience more peace and more happiness in your life. So I'm sitting outside on the balcony. That's probably why, or that is why you may be hearing some traffic sounds in the background. Choose to focus instead on the wonderful message that is being shared with you today. The reason why I'm sitting on the balcony is because we've received a cool front in the middle of May here in Louisiana. And in Louisiana, we get really hot really fast. And so for us to receive this cool front in the middle of May is a huge and wonderful blessing. So I'm sitting outside just soaking in this delicious weather, milking it and feeling so nourished by this wonderful gift that we have received from the universe in terms of delicious, wonderful weather. And I'll come back to this as a strategy that you can use to experience more peace and more happiness in your life. Let's take a look at now what it is that 99.9% of the population does that does not support peace and happiness. And so what most people do is they live from a place of lack, and from that place of lack, they struggle against the lack, hoping to achieve and accumulate things to fill that hole of lack. What ends up happening is because they're living and functioning from a place of lack day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, that sense of lack actually grows bigger and bigger. And so even if they're able to exert a lot of effort and struggle against the lack to accumulate things in their lives, those things give them momentary relief, momentary happiness, and the old habit sense of lack kicks right back in, and they're out there struggling some more, exerting more effort, experiencing more worries, feeling more fears, because they're constantly struggling against the lack, seeking for things to fill that hole of lack. The single simple strategy that you can use to experience more peace and more happiness in your life is to flip that model around and choose to see the good and settle in and relax into the good that is already there in your life. Just like this wonderful, delicious weather that I'm experiencing right now in Louisiana, I can function from the place of lack and be really busy focusing on ways to quench my fears and worries about lack and go on and exert a lot of great effort to fill that hole of lack. And I may be aware enough to say, oh, it's a really pretty day today, and not stop to really relish in the deliciousness of the weather, which then nourishes me, fills me up, and from that place of fullness, of course I will go forth and create in my life. But I'm creating from a place of fullness, not struggling against lack. There's a huge difference there. And by creating from a place of fullness, because I am taking time out to experience the deliciousness and the fullness of life, the creation is much more of an effortless, natural expression, not a struggle against something that is missing. And so I encourage you to be the very rare few in your life to learn to seek the good and to relax and receive the good in your life. Be fulfilled and nourished by that, and your journey will be filled with much more peace and much more happiness as you continue to go forward to create in your life. And so for the remaining time that we have together in this